Who's that crazy cat? He's sitting in the corner with
Tell you this, it ain't over easy.
Mike Bloomberg, you know him as the guy who likes big gay ice cream, but did you know in 2015 he gave a speech at the Aspen Institute that he tried to bury for reasons that will become very clear when you hear the source audio, which emerged today.
In Tulsa, I spoke about what was stolen from Black Americans over generations and how it was buried and denied for too long. And I proposed an ambitious strategy to invest in Black wealth creation and close the racial wealth gap that plagues our country.
Take a listen.
95% of your murders and murderers and murder victims fit one MO. You can just take the description, Xerox it, and pass it out to all the cops. They are male, minorities, 15 to 25.
From our country's first days, Black Americans found hope and kept faith in the promise of equality embedded in the Declaration of Independence. And they've made incredible contributions to our country, even as they knew they would be deprived of their fair share of the rewards.
That's true in New York, it's true in virtually every city. And that's where the real crime is. You've got to get the guns out of the hands of the people that get killed. So you want to spend the money, put a lot of cops in the street, put those cops where the crime is, which means in minority neighborhoods.
That history, Black history, is American history, and we must always tell these stories this month and every month.
So this is one of the unintended consequences is people say, oh my God, you are arresting kids for marijuana, they're all minorities. Yes, that's true. Why? Because we put all the cops in the minority neighborhoods. Yes, that's true. Why do we do it? Because that's where all the crime is. And the way you get the guns out of the kids' hands is to throw them up against the wall and frisk them. And then they say, oh, I don't want to get caught, so they don't bring the gun. They may still have a gun, but they leave it at home.
So there's a lot to sort through there. I just want to read how the Aspen Institute describes itself. It might give us some context as to why that kind of speech could ever happen. The Aspen Institute's an international nonprofit think tank founded in 1949, and the organization is a nonpartisan forum for values-based leadership and the exchange of ideas. So where to begin?
An exchange of ideas, I guess.
Yeah.
So in the wake of this, the news is that he tried to bury it. We have an article that Asher found from 2015 in the Aspen Times where he tried to block the video. And they said, we basically honor the wishes of our speakers, and Mayor Bloomberg preferred that we not use the video of the broadcast, so it was buried, but the audio we found. What's weird, I agree, like the way people view Michael Bloomberg, the way I've talked to voters who are considering Michael Bloomberg, I literally heard from a voter, I guess he's the one I have to vote for. I guess because he's the Biden, it looks really old. And Bloomberg, he's fine, he ran New York City. And that's the level of knowledge that folks have. Those same folks probably heard the 1% speech by Romney, which this feels a lot like, but like somehow more hideous.
If you're watching this and you're one of the increasing number of Bloombergers, because he's at like 15% in national polls now, imagine if we had read that quote and just told you that Trump said it. And now imagine he becomes the nominee and Trump puts out his comments as ads for 6 months to try to destroy his chances, and it definitely would.
That history, Black history, is American history, and we must always tell these stories this month and every month.